we do it the best is because the next guy that's coming on, not just our CEO, but Utah's 2020 CEO, and that's Russ Fletcher. And let me tell you, I don't know how many people have worked for corporate America or worked for people who have really higher positions, and you never see them, you never talk to them, you hear the title, you see a picture, you hear the name. This is not that guy. Russ Fletcher is in the trenches working with everybody. And I'll never forget one of my most fondest memories of Russ was in, we were on a Founders Club trip. It was Costa Rica. And we were in our suite watching the football game. And it just kind of hit me. I'm like, I'm sitting here watching a college football game, chilling out, and having just a normal, regular conversation with the CEO of our company. And I'm saying all that because that's how down to earth he is. And he is one of those people that has your best interest at heart. He wants to make sure that he is working hard, that you're getting everything that you want out of Singular. And that's just the type of person that Russ is. And he's going to come on, talk about the company, talk about the vision, and talk a little bit more about the culture of the company. So Russ, if you would, buddy, jump on here and share with us.
Well, I don't know if I want to, Stacey. I'm just happy to have you continue to introduce me. I mean, that was awesome. I'm just happy to be here. I love getting a chance to come out and be part of these meetings. You know, Melissa and Stacey said to me that they said, take 10 minutes and try to describe the, sort of future vision of the company. I said, 10 minutes? Seriously, 10 minutes? So I'm going to take 40. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to take 40 minutes. Let me just tell you a little bit about what's happening right now at Singular. When I came on board as the CEO 7 years ago, beginning in my first year, we were named to the Inc. 5000 fastest growing companies in America. We have been an Inc. 5000 fastest growing company in America for the last 6 consecutive years. The number of companies that make it onto the Inc. 5000 list is a fractional percentage of the number of companies that there are in the United States. The number of companies that make it twice, obviously less, but 6 times in a row, you can almost count on your fingers and toes how many companies make it 6 times in a row. So that's first thing. This is a stable, growing company. Our choices that we make are for the long term. We call it playing the long game. We appreciate that there are places that are going to promise you really quick money and easy millions. So we're going to promise you neither of those things. What we are going to promise you is you're going to be able to get paid honestly and fairly and fast, and you're going to get out what you put in. Because when we say we play the long game, we're talking about making decisions not for the next month or the next quarter or the next year, but for 10, 20, 50 years. We want this company to be a legacy company for all of you and your children and grandchildren, should you so decide that that's what you want. So that's the first thing to recognize is this is a growing, stable company. 2020 was our best performing year in company history in the face of a pandemic where we had our entire staff working out of their homes. 2, we have now been named best place to work in direct selling in the state of Utah and by Inc. magazine in the United States. We've been on the best places to work list on all 3 of those lists for the last 5 consecutive years. And the reason it's not 6 is because it hasn't come out yet for 2021. Why is that important to you? You don't work for us. You're not a corporate employee. Why should you care that we're a best place to work? Because we're in this business for you. We spend every day here at the corporate office. I'm still at work, by the way. I'm in my office at work. We spend every day talking about you, trying to figure out how to help you, our customers, and our distributors. We call ourselves a distributor success company. Our whole goal is to make sure that you have every opportunity to have as much success as you want based on how much effort you want to put in. Do you want just a little bit part-time hobby? Great. Come be part of this. We welcome you. Come have a part-time hobby, as a business. You want a more full-time, more consuming business? Great. Come and be part of this full-time. You want it to have this be sort of life-changing, like Melissa's story and Stacy's story? Great. If you're any of those people, we welcome you. We want you as part of our family, and we hire what we call it the A player strategy. We hire A players, and we make sure that they know that we're in this business for you. Our joke around here is that our call center, we call the member service. Our member service group eats sunshine for breakfast. I just gotta tell you a story. So a son of mine applied to be a member of our member service team. And what I tell my sons, I've had 3 sons who have worked here, and this was another son. And I tell my sons, look, just because you're the son of the CEO, that doesn't guarantee you a job. You've got to earn the job. I'll guarantee you an interview, but once you get the interview, it's up to you, man. You gotta show him. And he didn't get the job. And he came home and he was mad. And he said, my dad's the CEO and I can't get a job answering the phones. I turned to him and I said, Michael, do you know what we say about our member service people? And he said, what? And I said, we say that they eat sunshine for breakfast. And he said, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. I went, right? That's why you didn't get the job, because that's not who you are. That's just because you're my son. That's not who you are. We're not going to have you come work here. And he kind of went, I guess that makes sense. So that's the second thing. 1, stable company with a long-term vision. 2, a company with an A-player strategy whose sole focus is trying to make sure that you have the best opportunity wherever you are on that spectrum, from hobbyist all the way to I want to do this as my full-time thing. Wherever you fall on that, we want to make sure we're here for you. 3, have you ever been to a network marketing company presentation and had them say, okay, in order for you to be giraffe level, you have to have 3 rhinoceros level and 2 coyote level. And if you have 2 coyote level and 3 rhinoceros level, you can be giraffe level. But if you want to be like eagle or diamond eagle, you got to have 4 rhinoceroses and 2 giraffes. And they're drawing circles and diamonds and squares. You won't see any of that from us. The way that we pay people is, if you do the work, we pay you commission on the work that you and your team do. Full stop. That's the whole plan. You build a team, you help them build a team, you help build a team, and we pay commission on the work that you do. There's none of this, well, I need to place this person here and I have to do this here, and we have to make sure that we're playing games, because it's not about game playing. It's about helping people change their lives. One of the things that we say is, give us 8 days and we'll change your life. 8 days, try us for 8 days. Try the business for 8 days. In 8 days, it's possible you could get your first check from us. You could even earn a quick start bonus from us. And by the way, if you do earn that quick start bonus from us, which means you brought in 4 other people just like you, if you do it in your first 8 days, we'll double the bonus for you, because we're so excited about what we do. We just want to give you a chance. So if you want to try the business in 8 days, come try it. Want to try our 8-day jumpstart product? Try it. 8 days. Change your life. Change the way your body functions. Change the way you look at how you feed and fuel yourself. You know what? If at the end of that 8-day period, or at the end of using our whatever product you buy from us your first time, at the end of that, and you say it didn't work for me, we have a 45-day money back guarantee. Somebody said to me once, I'm in these CEO forums, and this one CEO said to me, why do you offer a 45-day money back guarantee? Why not 30 or 60? Why 45? That's a random, weird number. And I say, want to make sure they get their product, and then they have 30 days to use it. Since we ship 98% of our products within 48 hours, that gives you a buffer to give you a full 30 days to try everything that we have to offer. And if you decide at the end of that it just didn't work for you, empty box, money back guarantee, just tell us it didn't work and we'll give you your money back. And I said to him, why would I want to take money from somebody that the products didn't work for them? And he said, well, you're giving away revenue. And I said, yeah. And he said, well, wouldn't you rather have that revenue back? And I said, do you like taking money from people who are not happy with your product? And he looked at me really funny and I said, I want raving fans. I want people who take this and say, this has changed my life. I want to change your life. This is how our business model works. You ready for the circles and squares and giraffes and rhinoceroses? You try our product. It changes your life. You decide to change somebody else's life. Full stop. That's the whole program. You take our product. It changes your life. You decide you want to change somebody else's life. If that's you, if that's what you want to try, get with the person who invited you tonight and let them talk you through how this all works, because I'm so excited about where we're going. I'm looking at the clock because I've got like 45 more seconds. As I look out at the horizon, so far this year, through the first 4 months of this year, we are significantly ahead of last year, and last year was the best year in company history. Each year, we continue to grow. We are moving forward in a big way, and we want you to be a part of it. All we can offer is our heart. We love what we do. I'm going to go over time 2 minutes. Is that okay, Melissa?
Yeah, go ahead.
But before I worked at Zingular, I worked as a consultant for the United States federal government. I was an efficiency consultant, and if that doesn't make sense to you, it didn't make sense to a lot of people. But if there's any organization that needs more efficiency, it's the US federal government. So I had a huge clientele. I loved what I did. I felt like I was pretty good at it. We lived in Washington, D.C. And every so often, somebody will say to me, why did you give that up to do this? Just had an election season, right? Big time in Washington. All my friends are calling me. They're saying, hey, don't you miss it? Don't you miss DC? Don't you miss being in the game? And I usually give some form of answer like this. What'd you do today? Did you help some candidate raise money? Did you help somebody pass a bill? Did you help some senator do something? Let me tell you what I did today. I helped a grandmother lose enough weight that she could get off the couch and get down on the floor and play with her grandchild, something she had never done before. I won't trade what I do for what you do. I'm very happy with what I do. We are going places, and we'd love for you to come with us. Now, Melissa, I know I'm turning it back over to you or Stacy after I'm done. I'm going to make an offer to all of you tonight. I know this is a half-hour call, and we're just about out of time. After Melissa's all done, if you would like, Melissa, I'm willing to come back and answer questions for people if they would like. So you decide. I'm gonna go on mute, and you just tell me what you want.
Absolutely.